السلام عليكم، معاكم زيزو صلاح. الفيديو ده هو الحلقة 16 من تختيم جارديانز اوف ذا جالاكسي. والحلقة اللي فاتت احنا انقذنا دراكس وعرفنا انه البتاع الاسود الظلامي المشوك ده اسمه ماجوس، وهو عبارة عن كل الشر اللي كان جوه ادم وورلوك. يعني طبعا محدش جواه خير خالص ولا شر خالص، لكن ريكر طلع كل الشر من ادم وورلوك، فكده ادم بقى الشخص المثالي، وماجوس هو عبارة عن شر خالص. وماجوس كان متخزن جوه حجر الروح، والحجر ضاع. وبعدين كوريل ونيكي لقوه. ماجوس قتل كوريل ووعد نيكي انها ممكن ترجع امها، وريكر استغل نيكي في تكوين الجماعة عشان ماجوس وعده انه ممكن يرجع له ابنه. ويلا بينا بقى نكمل ونبدأ في تشابتر 12.
What's going? Oh, Flark.
احنا بقالنا كتير قوي جوه.
They've got the cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
ده آلة السفر عبر الأماكن اللي كانت عند كوزمو.
We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you.
هتوحشني منتس.
You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
بلطجة.
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
يا رب تكون منتس كويسة.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
لو سمحت ممكن أدخل أوضتي؟
Warlock, open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay, what's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
No!
No?
I don't know what you want from me, man, but I'm not about to bend over because you throw up the entire extended thesaurus.
I see. An antagonistic but appreciable argument. Seems you possess a spine after all. Your will may make up for your infantile frame of thought.
ايوه صح، ده هو اصلا ما عملش اي حاجة مفيدة يعتبر.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
برضه ما رجعش الأوضة.
So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried?
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It'll be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might.
Did you reach Cosmo? It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
He's
عايزين
worried about
نطمن على
the
كوزمو.
says it will be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over a station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
هيعضهم.
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
السفينة الكبيرة بتاعت الجماعة.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
اتخدعوا. احتلوا نوير خلاص.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
مجنون.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
ممكن يكون راح فعلا يشغل الجماعة.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the continuum cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping.
طيب بعد ما نلاقي نيكي ازاي
Try to find him.
تلاجة
He's running out. We cannot
ازاي
lose
بعد
focus
ما
of
نلاقيها نقنعها
Drax
انه
is right.
امها
Let's
مش
just hope
هترجع.
Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me
دول
handle
جايين
these
يسلموا
guys.
علينا طبعا.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
دراكس بقى عنده قوة جديدة.
Sick of Drax! I will enjoy this! What the? Coach is choosing his team members! We must eliminate their medicinal conduit! Incoming!
Don't get hit by the enhanced one!
Somebody swat that fly!
Much easier!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
هو اصلا لو كوزمو نفسه عايش يبقى
You do
كويس.
realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It would be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lament, if we cure her, we cure everybody. Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
Same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought
لو
most
مش
nobodies
شافونا
would have
نعمل نفسنا مش
rejected the
شايفين حاجة.
promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hallis Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't...
Hey, check it out. We got bad guys.
نضربهم طيب ولا نتسلل؟ مش هياخدوا معانا وقت.
Do not fear death.
بيكتروا.
Consider this payback for all the times you've arrested me!
Leave the past in the past! I can always count on you, Gamora!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
ممكن نعدي
Over
من هنا.
here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to the Mantlos bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Maybe a bunch of wackos just...
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
I'm going in.
What about
لسه
the
برضه ما
fanatics?
نقدرش
Post
نعدي.
them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
Peter, let's go!
وقفت.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us. And what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were
لو
doing fine without him.
عمره ما يعمل حاجة وحشة لأن هو دلوقتي
Your memory is
كل
suspect.
نص
My
الوحش
memory
اتشال
is
منه.
flawless. I'm just an optimist.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual?
Focus, Peter Quill. Prepare to spill blood. Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down.
ماجوس هو عبارة عن
You're thinking it's
كل
the full Flarkman, ain't you?
الحاجات
But it could
الوحشة اللي
just be
كانت
run off
جوه
the
آدم
cables.
وورلوك.
Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Eh, the Cortex could...
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life. Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
More turkeys dropping in! That's it, we finally
الطفلة دي فكرت جمورة بنفسها.
Wait for us! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! There are more arriving!
we found some flarking hover bikes!
You won't ruin her this time!
Well, we might have a problem. He just went bonkers!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not, just
what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
ده كان مشهد مؤثر، ما كنتش اعرف انه جمورة عندها دموع اصلا. الاقي بس عدو قوي واستخدم عليه قدرة جمورة الجديدة.
Did what needed to be done. They are coming at us from everywhere. And we're gonna stop them every time. I'll use Rex with pleasure. Baker doesn't know what he's in for. I will make him choke with his lies.
We're barely scratching the big thing's paint.
The solution is simple. We must take it out first.
When we find Raker, I get him first.
Just make sure you're careful.
There has to be a way to really hurt this guy.
I need assistance!
Right with you, big guy!
Teamwork makes the dream.
خلاص هزمنا.
Let's all hit this
Barely
thing.
a flesh wound. You'll go back into the cortex. Who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here? We gotta shut it down.
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap. That seems long enough for a bridge. Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
Really? A faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me. Now I kind of miss it.
I know you were so sentimental.
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead. Let's book it.
I was...
Guardians of the
Raker.
Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise. But you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
آدم أخيرا عملت حاجة مفيدة.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
بس كده نقف في الحتة دي عشان الفيديو ما يبقاش طويل. أشوفكم المرة اللي جاية ومع السلامة.